Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today's video is a lot different from what I've usually been posting. I've usually been posting a lot of Twitch highlights, but today, however, I decided to do a little bit of an experiment. As you all know, Call of Duty's Battle Royale game mode has now been out for a while now, and it is crossplay, meaning controller players and keyboard and mouse players do play together. And as you all know, whenever there is crossplay, there's always the argument, which side is more OP? Is it the keyboard and mouse players or is it the controller players? Recently, the argument has been that aim assist is way too OP in Modern Warfare and controller players have the advantage. So I wanted to test that theory out myself. In this video, I played 10 games on keyboard and mouse and 10 games on controller and compared my statistics. Now, I am primarily a keyboard and mouse player, but let me state my reasons for why I think I'm able to give an opinion on controller as well. Although I play on keyboard and mouse, I still do use a controller on certain games. I played a lot of Halo growing up and I still do till this day, and I do primarily play on my Xbox One when I play Halo, and I do use a controller. I only got my PC 2 years ago, so I'm still fresh off the sticks. In fact, to prove how much I play controller, I even claw on my Xbox One controller. I just want to say before the video begins, if you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, and of course, please subscribe if you are new. In this video, we're going to go over all the games that I played on controller and keyboard and mouse and compare the final results. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the games. Alright, this is game 1 on keyboard and mouse. I decided to play it safe and I landed at Storage Town. People did drop with me and I just got absolutely terrible loot in the beginning. I ended up picking up a black ASP and a Car 98 and it did not go well for me. Like, check out this horrible aim, guys. I got meleeed to death. Fortunately though, my gulag was AFK, so I just 2-tapped him for the win. I ended up dropping back down for Quarry for some loot. I then fought this guy right outside of Quarry next to the pay station. As I made my way back up to the Quarry, I got this free kill. Things were looking good until I was caught out in the open, lost all my armor, and then I decided to armor plate out in the open again. Game 1 on keyboard and mouse, I placed 60th and only got 3 kills. Game 2 was a bit slower. I ended up dropping at hospital with nobody around me. The first person I saw was at the building across from me and I just melted it with my LMG. I did not see another person up until the second zone was about to close, and that was when I had pushed up all the way up to the superstore. I backed up all the way to the buy station and this guy still chased me and killed me. I won my gulag and like an idiot, I decided to fly back onto the place where I died. And the same person who killed me before killed me again. Game 2 on keyboard and mouse, I placed 40th with only 2 kills. Game 3, I landed at Quarry and things were looking pretty promising. I picked off one guy right here on the spawn. I picked off another dude who was lurking in my building. I then killed another player who was in Quarry with me. I decided to check my heartbeat sensor and lo and behold there was a guy right to my right, which freaked me out. Got an easy kill right there with this LMG. This LMG shreds, by the way. Things were looking good until I chased a guy who was doing a recon mission. Somebody explained how I didn't kill this guy over here. I unloaded all my bullets on him and he still killed me. I ended up winning my gulag and then I ended up dropping back at Quarry for my loadout drop. Unfortunately for me though, I was just caught at the wrong place at the very wrong time. Game 3 on keyboard and mouse, we ended in 55th place with 5 kills. Alright, I'll say this right now, game 4 was not a pretty game. I got 2 easy kills right here and then I decided to chase for my third and that cost me my life. And to make matters worse, I got a shotgun in the gulag. Why do shotguns even exist in the gulag? Please. Game 4 on keyboard and mouse, I got 2 kills and ended in 115th place. Not the greatest game, man. Alright, on to game number 5. I kept dying really early, so this time I decided to play a lot more patiently. The first person I killed, I think he was coming back from the gulag because he had absolutely nothing. For my second kill, I third-partied an easy fight. Got an easy kill right here. For my third kill, I used my recon drone and realized somebody was walking up right next to me. Guys, use recon drones. These things are actually so helpful. I then got greedy and tried to complete a bounty, but unfortunately the guy just had a way better angle than me. I won my gulag with ease and played it super safe for the rest of the game. When I landed, I did as many recons and scavengers as I could to make sure I got the most loot as possible, and I actually ended up with decent loot. I was completing a scavenger as the 5th circle was closing. I was contemplating whether or not I should complete the scavenger because the box was right inside that building. Of course, being the greedy person I am, I decided to go check it out. This could have been such a good game, but my eyes couldn't see the clearest person sitting right there. Honestly, I legitimately thought it was a dead body, but it is what it is. GG, I'm an idiot. Game 5 on keyboard and mouse, I ended with 4 kills in 13th place. I will never forgive myself for this. Game 6 was also not a very good game. I landed at the airport with not a lot of loot, and of course going up these stairs, I got bamboozled. I also got demolished in my gulag. Game 6, I ended up with 0 kills in 103rd place. Game 7, I tried to go for a high kill game, therefore I landed at Boneyard, and it actually was a pretty decent game. What I like a lot about Boneyard is that it's fast paced and there is plenty of loot there. I picked up 4 pretty easy kills here in Boneyard. I also ended up realizing how nice the MK2 was on a keyboard and mouse. This gun is seriously so nice for long range combat. I don't know why I didn't use it before, but now I guess I'm a believer. Right here, I finish off the guy I was shooting with my MK2 and get my 5th kill here in Boneyard. And unfortunately, right after this fight, a truck pulled up and I feel like I used the wrong gun for this fight. I should have used my SMG because I got obliterated here in this fight. Good news though, I did win my gulag with ease because guess what? I did not have a shotgun. When I dropped back out of my gulag, I played it pretty safe. I ended up making it past to the 3rd circle. I got into this little fight over here where I lost half my shields and I tried to flank him, but I made the wrong play because I switched my weapons as I peeked, which unfortunately cost me my life. Game 7 on keyboard and mouse, I got 6 kills and placed 25th. Alright, on to game number 8. I landed at Quarry again because I realized I had the best games when I landed at Quarry. There was a dude right here in my building. He was chasing me. I hit him with a rocket launcher just to make him back off. And then over here, I wasn't sure if the guy was behind the door, but he, for some reason, closed the door in front of me. So boom, that's my first easy free kill. I then died immediately right after because somebody was still up here and I ended up in the gulag. But you know the drill. As long as I don't have a shotgun, I'm chilling in the gulag, man. I landed by this little unnamed area by the TV station because I feel like these small places are where they have decent amount of loot and not that many people, and of course somebody is right there watching the pay station, which has been happening every single time in these solos games. However, I easily killed this guy because he was just trying to fight me out in the open. For my 4th kill, I killed this guy who was lurking the storm. The game was looking pretty good. I had my loadout. There was only 14 people left. I had 4 kills. Nothing could have gone wrong. But of course, you know my luck. This is what happened next. I pushed a guy right here by these red containers and I was melting it with my SMG. I threw my C4 at him. I tried to detonate it, but for some reason it's the same button as getting into the ATV. So I kept getting into the ATV and out, which cost me my life. I wouldn't consider this a PC problem because I think you can bind it differently. Either way, game 8 on keyboard and mouse, I got 4 kills and ended in 12th place. Game 9 was not a very good game. I landed TV station and I did get caught off guard. I also ended up losing my gulag. Game 9, I ended with 1 kill and in 71st place. Finally, the last game, game 10, I landed at Quarry because like I said, I really have good games whenever I drop here. This was actually a very good game. I secured a lot of easy kills here in Quarry. For my 2nd kill, I utilized my heartbeat sensor. Guys, these things are very nice to use, especially in solos. For my 3rd kill, I got somebody who was camping at the pay station, of course, typical of Warzone solos players. Speaking of typical Warzone players, the zone pretty much never left Quarry or my building, so I pretty much stayed here the entire game. You can call it camping if you want, sure, but hey man, as long as I get the dub. For my 4th kill, I killed somebody who was hiding in my building. I actually spent like 5 minutes trying to find this guy. It took me a long time. This guy was hiding right in the corner and, you know, he didn't even react. It was pretty bad. Even though I guess you could say I was camping in this building, I did get a lot of action in this game. I'm assuming a lot of these players are coming in from the zone. This building was actually such a great place to, I guess, camp, but it did give me a lot of kills, man. Finally, the zone kicked me out of Corey, and I tried to hug along the zone. I don't like usually going in the middle because that way I can actually get people who are coming out of the zone. Like right over here, although the gas mask kind of finessed me, I did manage to end up getting the kill. However, it was just my luck that there was a sniper watching me right where I was. That's just battle royales for you, man. Even though I self-res, he still managed to shoot me, and that ended my game. I ended game 10 on keyboard and mouse with 9 kills, and I ended in 7th place. Not that bad for a game. Alright, for keyboard and mouse, I ended with average kills 3.6 per game, and I ended with an average placement of 50th. Now, I do understand that I didn't have the best of games in here, but that's just my Warzone abilities. I'm just trying to compare how good I am on keyboard and mouse compared to controller. So if I do better, worse, or about the same, then we'll know how effective controller or keyboards really are. Alright, let's move on to controller. Alright, before I started playing Warzone with controller, I wanted to make sure that I was warmed up first, so I started playing an FFA game. Although I have been playing CODs mainly with a controller before, I just wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what I was doing. And honestly, things came to me pretty naturally. I was still drop-shotting people, I was still doing totally fine in terms of aiming, even though I haven't touched a controller in a minute. I was honestly a little surprised at how well I was playing for not have played controller on Modern Warfare before. Honestly, playing this game on a controller brought me back to the good old days of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare. Things just felt right, especially with this being Call of Duty. Honestly, just playing this one FFA made me consider switching solely to controller for this game. I ended up placing in 2nd place, although I didn't have the best KD. I mean, hey, still came 2nd. Things felt natural. I thought I was ready to hop into some Warzone. Alright, so game 1 I dropped on the outskirts of Boneyard. I really wanted to play it safe because I didn't want to make any stupid mistakes with my controller. As you can see over here, I was having some troubles in the beginning because I didn't know you had to hold the button to pick up your weapons. I was used to just tapping it to pick them up, but I learned in the end. Not gonna lie guys, I really wanted to make sure my first game was good. I wanted to make sure I was prepared for my first gunfight, and as you can see, I had a bounty on me, so I was playing it very carefully. As you can see over here, I actually found the guy who was targeting me, and I managed to get a couple of shots on him. However, you can see that I was swaying my stick too much, and I kind of missed a lot of shots that should have hit. And then of course right here, my IQ was 0 because I did not expect the guy to actually go up to the house and shoot me from the top window, which cost me my life. Alright guys, my first gulag with controller, and I get bodied. Not a great experience, but hey, 0 kills to 86th place. On to game 2. Game number 2, I dropped to one of my favorite drop spots, Corey. I actually picked up a bounty and I got very greedy and decided to rush my opponent. I knew the dude was below me, so I rushed down to shoot at him, and I shot at him first. I still do not know how he killed me. I honestly thought that should have been my kill. Over here shows that he shot me first, but that wasn't exactly what I saw. Alright guys, second gulag with controller. Let's see how this goes, and guess what? I got the kill. I decided to drop at storage town because it was empty for the most part, and over here I again messed up with my aim, died. Game 2, 1 kill, 68th place. At this point I was contemplating quitting the video because I was playing so bad on controller, but no, I still persevered. On to game 3. Game 3 I dropped at storage town because I thought it would have been safe, and over here I actually get my first Warzone controller kill. Not gonna lie, it was a very proud moment. I actually picked up another kill right here with my AK. Somebody I think just flew in from the gulag trying to get some loot. And look at this horrendous aim. Got the kill though, it's all that matters. I ended up getting shot at with no cover to find, and that's where I died this game. And then I had my shotgun gulag. I think I would have had this game if I didn't have to reload, but it is what it is. Controller, game 3, 2 kills, 82nd place. On to game 4. Game 4, I dropped at hospital in those 2 buildings right next to the main building, and I knew I had to play good this game because I honestly was getting a little bit demotivated. Somebody decided to rush me, and I got a quick little easy kill over here with my Molly and Uzi combo. I then heard somebody outside. I ended up rushing him, got the quick easy kill right here. I then picked up another kill here at the hospital. Honestly, with 3 kills, I was feeling pretty proud of myself. I then activated my dead silence and rushed another player that I saw, getting another quick easy kill. Honestly, controller was getting easier and easier the more I played. I was in a long battle with another player right over here, and I only had 1 armor plate, and he did end up rushing me and get the kill. It was onto the gulag for me. Hey look, another shotgun, my favorite. Yeah, nice, okay. Controller game 4, 4 kills, 54th place. Controller game 5, I dropped in my favorite location, one of my favorites at least, Corey. I looted enough to eventually pick up my loadout drop, and what's crazy is, I got my loadout drop and there was actually somebody up there camping the loadout spot. I ended up killing him though. If I was a second late, I would have been dead. For my second kill, I third-partied a fight. This guy had no armor whatsoever, so it was a pretty easy, quick, clean kill. I noticed that my long-range recoil on controller is a lot worse than my long-range recoil on keyboard and mouse. Now, there was somebody actually storm pushing me from behind, but you know, being the better controller player, I obliterated him and sent him back to the lobby. I unfortunately got storm pushed again by another player, and I was sent to the gulag. Revolver gulag, I think I can handle this. I stunned my guy and then hit him with 2 shots and boom. I dropped back down at lumber and I actually found a little straddling player back here. I don't know what he was doing. I think he also came from the gulag because he did not have a lot of loot either. I had 5 kills at this point. I was feeling very confident. For my 6th kill, I found a player who was getting pushed out by the zone. I kind of just rushed him and got a very easy kill over here. Alright, top 10, things were looking absolutely amazing. I saw another player who was climbing down this mountain. It looked like a very easy shot, but I just could not control that controller long range recoil and I lost right here. Honestly though, solid game, 6 kills, 6th place. Game 6, I decided to land Boneyard, got an easy kill over here. I drop shotted this kid for the kill. My controller decided to actually disconnect right over here. 3rd kill, I got somebody on top of the roof. I thought my aim was getting better. I died because I got caught out in the open, could not get to cover fast enough, but it's all good because I ended up winning my gulag with the deagle. I'm telling you, man, my controller aim was getting a whole lot better. Unfortunately though, I did a scavenger to get loot and there was somebody camping right in that building, which caused me to lose the game. Game number 6, 4 kills, 25th place. Game 7, I was feeling a little bit courageous, so I decided to land at Boneyard. Picked off some easy kills in the beginning. Even here, I third-partied a fight, getting another free kill. Honestly, I was getting pretty used to controller at this point. Picked up another easy kill right here in the Boneyard. Honestly, my long-range recoil was getting a lot better. Right before I made my way to the 3rd circle, I picked up another easy third-party kill right there. As you can see, my long-range shots are improving. For my 5th kill, I chased somebody out of TV station, and honestly, I have no idea how he didn't see me. I should have been dead. I died to this player on the hill. He just hit all the shots. GG's to him. I still had my gulag. I had a deagle and watch this. Oh, that felt so nice. Being the greedy player I am, I landed onto a loadout drop and died to a helicopter. Game 7 on controller, 6 kills, 18th place. Game 8 was also not a very good game. I dropped here expecting a high kill game, but that just wasn't the case here. I got melted by this dude here in Boneyard and I was sent straight to the gulag. Right before the gulag started, my controller actually disconnected and I was freaking out. Luckily though, my opponent was a bot and I just beat him on the flag. I dropped right in front of Superstore, which is not the smartest move because this dude right here by the Burger Town was obliterating me. And game 8 ended with 0 kills and in 67th place. That game had nothing to do with controllers, it was honestly just my IQ in Warzone. Can you guys take a guess where I dropped in game 9? My first kill was a guy who was hiding in my building. Honestly, my aim on controller was hitting a lot better. I had a couple more kills in Corey. This MP5 also shreds, by the way. The 3rd dude was following me. I just killed him with my C4. My 4th kill was also another person who was hiding in my building. Honestly, I love this MP5 so much, I'm highly considering making a class with this attachment. I unfortunately got chased out in the open and that cost me to go to the gulag. But I'm the best controller player out there, man. I can't lose. I ended up looting, getting my loadout drop, and I also ended up back at Corey. I ended up killing somebody who was guarding the pay station as usual. As this one was closing, I caught somebody who was healing up right next to me. Easy money. And then right here, I was just caught in a bad situation. There were at least 3 people right here, all pointing their guns at me, and I was dead. Game 9, 7 kills, 18th place. Finally, the last game of this video, game 10 on controller. I landed at the hospital. My first kill was on somebody who tried pulling up on me while I was at the buy station. As you can see, he parachuted right at me. You could tell he was watching the buy station. I rushed this guy for my second kill. As you guys can see, I'm getting a lot more confident in my ability with using controller. I hit a nice cheeky snipe on an AFK for my third kill. This guy either came back from the gulag or he just dropped in because he had nothing. For my fourth kill, this dude tried pushing me up by the elevator, but I caught him. He tried to catch me off guard, but nah, man, I got him. I went to go buy armor plates after that fight, and unfortunately, I was caught off guard. I decided to plate up, and I was shot while plating. GG's, man, you just caught me off guard. And unfortunately, I could not win my gulag. Game 10, 4 kills, 42nd place. For controller, I had an average kill of 3.4 kills per game, and I had an average placement of 45th place. If I'm being honest, the more I played with controller, the more used to it I got and the more kills I got. So I feel like if I had played more games later, my average would have been higher. As you guys can see, if we are comparing average kills, I did have a higher average kills on keyboard and mouse. I had 36 total kills on keyboard and mouse compared to 34 on controller. That's only 2 more kills. So honestly, I don't really even see that much of a difference, even with placement. To be honest, the only reason I had a bit of a better average on placement with controller is because I was staying a lot more careful than I was on keyboard and mouse. On keyboard and mouse, I was a lot more confident in my ability, and therefore I was doing a lot worse because I was dropping more hot. However, as I got better with controller, I also did end up dropping a lot more hot, therefore getting more kills, but I also placed better at the same time. Regarding aim assist, I honestly did not notice that heavy aim assist on controller. In fact, I was having trouble aiming at some points, so I don't really see the argument that aim assist is too overpowered. Honestly speaking, I did not notice that much aim assist on controller, and on top of that, I honestly played as good as I did on a controller than I did on keyboard and mouse. I did not notice any certain advantage that these control schemes had. If I'm being completely honest, I was expecting to become a huge controller fan after doing this video. In fact, that's not the case here. I kind of felt like both control schemes were the same. In fact, I do have a preference now. I'd rather use a keyboard and mouse rather than a controller just because I can't master the controller long-range recoil. However, if I was told I had to play on a controller, I wouldn't mind at all. I was doing totally fine. So for my concluding statement, I do not think there is a certain advantage any control scheme has over the other. I think controller and keyboard and mouse play just fine the way they are, and I think if you're a PC player complaining about aim assist on Warzone, just get good. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys made it this far and you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. I spent a lot of time on this video, so it really meant a lot. And of course, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. See you all in the next one. Goodbye.